Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you and them and your journey. We're going to bring in the Secret Language of Animals Oracle. I'm also going to bring in the True Emotional Oil Painting cards, the Archangel Animal Oracle, and this gorgeous tarot deck here. So let's see what we need to know. This is a Lisa Parker tarot deck. So what's going on today and what do we need to know? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? Or what animal is assisting you today? What animal is assisting them today? What's the energy? And what's the energy around the journey today? Now, they are giving me stomach cramps today. As soon as I start shuffling, I'm connecting. And they're giving me stomach cramps. And stomach cramps are connected with digesting information. So if you've told them something recently, they are digesting it. So I feel that if you've perhaps had a conversation and they've suddenly gone quiet on you and you're wondering why, they are digesting the information. They're digesting what you've said. But even if you're in no contact right now, they may have received an epiphany, a download or an understanding, and they are trying to digest that. Or maybe they know what they need to do and they're digesting that. So I feel there could be some stomach issues today. Cramps or pain. You know, we've been picking up on ascension symptoms over the last few days, really. But I feel that there may be some issues with the stomach today. So breathe through it, relax. And, you know, acceptance brings in that settle to the stomach. So before you reach for the Alka-Seltzer, maybe accept where you are and accept the situation and try and find peace with it, because that will bring in the healing. So I feel I needed to share that as well. So what's the energy coming in around you today? The energy coming in around them today, and the energy coming in around the journey. Wow, flying out there. And what animal is assisting you today and why? What animal is assisting them and why? Jumping straight out. Wow, they've got the raven, amazing, and that's to do with psychic power. What's the energy around the journey itself today? What animal is helping the journey today? Assisting. And in the daily angel reading today, we got the donkey coming through. And the donkey is connected with keeping your heart open. I also connected with Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene coming through as well. And, you know, I connected with that for you because that's about forgiveness on the daily angel reading. But also the angels, Archangel Gabriel, so connect with that reading too. But I feel this is about forgiveness and healing, which also leads to acceptance, because Mary Magdalene assists with forgiveness. Mother Mary brings that comfort to you and reminds you are an empress, that you are the nurturer, that you are that mother figure for all, because you are this healer. That's why people look up to you and ask for your advice and are drawn to you, because you're like a mother energy. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy or whether you're a gal, you have this nurturing energy within you. So what's the energy around you today? What do we need to know for you? What's the energy coming in around them today? There it is. Wow, 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. That's how they see you. And that's what that raven is helping them to see, because their psychic self is telling them and showing them that you're their dream come true and you're where they belong. And what's the energy around the journey today? Wow, we've got judgment, so releasing that judgment. Okay, let's see what's going on. So the animal around you today is the orange-bellied parrot. Now, it's really powerful we've got the parrot, because when I connect with the parrot, parrots are repetitive. They speak, they say things, they say the same words sometimes over and over again. And yes, that can be annoying, but when you're receiving guidance from the angels, it will be repetitive, so it goes in. It's like, as anybody listening? So they're going to give you the same message over and over and over again until you understand what that message is. So for example, say that you keep seeing the same number sequence over and over again, and then suddenly you understand what that number sequence is saying to you. You may not see it again for a while. It may go away and you may be seeing another number sequence or another sign or synchronicity. So when you're receiving the same messages over and over, it's because the angels are trying to get your attention so you understand this guidance is real and it is coming from a higher place and it can be trusted. So maybe you've watched this reading today and then you watch another reading from somewhere else, or messages are popping up for you and it's all the same thing. It's because you've been shown the same thing for a reason. It's parrot guidance. So I feel you're receiving parrot guidance today in many ways about things in your life. It could be connected with your love in general. Maybe you're receiving a repetitive message about your job or something you need to do or change. So pay attention to the signs you see, the messages you receive, and the things you hear or are shown, because it's coming from a higher place. So this orange-bellied parrot is saying to you that you are radiant, reminding you of your light, that your light has power. Your light has the power to attract everything in. So if you're thinking, what do I need to do to open the doors of communication, to accelerate communication or to accelerate this journey, shine your light. And that will do it for you naturally. So you don't have to try and make anything happen or force anything forward. So this says radiance, expression, communication, acceleration. And when you're expressing yourself in your own way, being authentic, wearing what you want to wear, doing what you want to do, saying what you want to say, just being you, that is part of your radiance. That's part of your light. And they want to express themselves to you through communication. They want to accelerate things also. So this is showing you really you're both on the same page because you want the same things. Parrot guidance. And you will be mirroring each other as well. It's amazing how twins mirror each other. And when you come back into contact, which you will, or maybe you're already in contact, which you know, you'll recognise how you actually mirror each other, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's not just about the signs and the feelings, it's experiences. You may wake up at the same time at night. You may even go to the toilet at the same time. You may eat at the same time or watch the same programme. It's amazing how things mirror. And you've also got the goat. Now, the goat is a great symbol of adventure. A great symbol that adventures are ahead for you. And that's also what's coming in once communication is restored. It will feel like an adventure. So this is really also a message from the universe to say to you today, enjoy the journey. Because when you're enjoying the journey, what you're doing, everything you're experiencing, it not only accelerates things and opens the door, but it raises your vibration and your light gets stronger. So act from your innate wisdom. So when you're following your heart and your intuition and your truth, everything falls into place. And this also says the God of nature. And this is about receiving signs through nature. So the signs show you the truth, and they give me a ringing in the ears, which is also ear chakra activation. Downloads coming to you, things you hear, things you overhear, things that connect you with your true self. And we've got, self-love. So make sure you're also loving yourself right now, looking after you, being kind to yourself, because this opens all the doors. You may even be receiving signs from the universe, repetitive signs, to love yourself more, or to maybe have an adventure, or go on an adventure that brings in self-love. You may be planning that right now. So I feel the more you love yourself, the quicker things will move forward for you. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so there's definitely luck on your side right now. Fate and destiny are moving things into place for you. Things are turning around. And we've moved into the Aquarius season, and things are turning around. We've moved into 2025, and things are turning around. We're moving towards the year of the wood snake, and things are turning around. So things are turning around through your self-love and your self-care and knowing your own value and worth. And that's opening doors to adventure and magic, communication and acceleration of this journey. How powerful is that? Now, the energy around them today is the giant panda. Wow. And the panda is also very rare and special. So not only are they realizing and recognizing through this journey that you are rare and special, that you are valuable, that you are the one, that they're never going to ever find anyone like you ever again, but they're also realizing these things about themselves. So they're starting to love and nurture themselves more. And this says innocence, gentleness, harmony, balance. So they are coming into harmony with what they need to balance in their life, and they are doing this in a very gentle way. And you're being reminded to forgive them for the past and heal anything, because they are innocent. They are learning and growing. And there may also be innocence involved. This could also be connected with kids or family. So if they've got young kids, or if they've got a family right now, they may be trying to bring harmony and balance in so they can walk away from that situation the right way. Or they may be struggling to leave that situation because they've got kids and they want to make sure they are provided for. And they know they are innocent. So you know where you are on your journey. You know if you're very close to union, or you feel inside like things need to happen first. And that could be connected with children and situations. We've also got the raven. So the raven, remember, is reminding them of their truth. It says prepare for change. So no matter what's going on, even if they have kids, even if they have a family, they are preparing for change. They know they need things to change in their life. And they also want family with you. You know, some of you will have children together. So the changes need to happen to allow that to happen also. Because if they are still holding themselves back, they are making sure that they are free and available to you. So this is a huge sign of change here. Change 555, ravens, crows, maybe hearing crows cawing. And remember, they are receiving guidance too, parrot guidance. So this is a huge sign that their intuition is telling them what moves they need to make because they're not happy. Their intuition is telling them they are not happy where they are. They're definitely not happy with you because they're not around you. Okay, so they're not happy with you because they're not with you. So obviously they're happy with you. They're just not happy because they're not with you the way they want to be with you. They're not happy in a karmic situation, even if they've got family, even if there's things there that are working for them or they feel like it's a comfort zone, they're still not happy. And maybe they can also sense that you're not happy with things either. And we've got, mirroring. Wow, look at this. And I've just spoke about mirroring before I even turned the cards over. Mirroring each other, mirrored numbers as well. So you maybe see numbers like 1221 or 1331, 1111. Because you're mirroring each other. You're doing things at the same time. You're understanding. So if you're not happy, it's because they're not happy. If you feel horny, it's because they do. If you're feeling triggered, it's because they do. So trust in that. So you're mirroring each other's energy and they know you're their wish fulfillment. They know that. The raven is also making them aware of that they're happy when they're with you, but they're not happy with you at the moment because they're not with you. That's what I've got coming through. Because if you're thinking my twin isn't happy with me, or my twin isn't happy when he's with me, or there's other things going on, it's because there's stress there. There's stress and contemplation and decisions and change that needs to occur. So they are always happy when they're with you. They're just not happy when there's blocks in the way of being with you. And that's what they are recognizing more and more, no matter what the circumstances. So the energy around the journey is the dugong. It says trust, grace, mystery, and humour. So try and find humour in the situation. And this is the number 6, which is connected with the physical reality, the life you're in, the matrix, the 3D world. So try and find humour in what's going on, and especially find peace in the mystery of this journey, because it's the unknown that makes it so exciting. And yes, it can make it challenging. You don't know what's coming. You don't know what's next. But with faith, you can handle it. And you walk forward in power. And this is about trust and grace, being at peace with things, trusting the journey, trusting yourself, trusting the love, trusting the process, even if they seem to be running. Because if they're running from you, they're not. They're running from themselves. If they are hiding from you, they're not. They're hiding from themselves. So we've got the rat here. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. So when you're true to you and they are true to themselves, you'll be rewarded with each other. And also I've got the name rat coming through. So let go of names that you may call your twin, like rat or narcissistic or gaslighter or any other name, because it's all illusion. It's all through fear. Love is the answer. You're either operating through fear or love. Release all the labels and understand they're not a rat. They're not narcissistic. They're just in fear a lot of the time. So try and have compassion for their journey and their feelings and emotions, because they want to be authentic and be true to themselves, because that's part of their mission and purpose, and you're already in that energy. So remember, they are looking at you, inspired by you. So don't blame them or shout at them or, put them down. Lift them up and celebrate them and feel excited by them, because they are changing right now, even if you can't yet see the change. We've also got the ant, and the ant works as a team. So this is reminding you to work as a team with them in the 5D. You are a team. So if you're bad-mouthing them, if you're saying how bad they are, if you're bringing up the past and negatives, that's not working as a team. So ask yourself the question today, am I, not what they are doing, because you might think, well, hang on, they aren't doing this. Take that out of the equation. Say, am I working as a team right now with my person? Do I see us as one? Am I treating them the way I would treat myself? And if the answer is no, then you need to deal with that. This is also about working with the law of attraction, the universe, the higher power, to have faith that you'll be together. They give me a block. So cooperate for the highest good of the community. And you may also be working with others. This could be about work as well, the need to release. You know, it's really powerful because when I ended my karmic situation back in 2024, when I was clearing everything out, ants came in my kitchen for a couple of days and I was thinking, ants, oh no, ants. But I know they were trying to help me to see what I needed to do. And they were showing me what I needed to clear out and change. And as soon as I did that, the ants went away. It's bizarre, but magical. It's the way we're shown things. The animal kingdom works with heaven to give you the right messages. So you're being shown here to work with the universe, to work with the energy within your own self. This could be cooperating with others, working on mission, purpose, and bringing great things in. And we've got, wow, the bee. So the bee is the honeybee, or the bee connected with miracles. There's a miracle coming in. It says, spread heart healing with joy. And that's who you are. You are a heart healer. You are a light worker. You are liquid love, leading a loving human life. And that's why you've come to earth. And Jesus will help you to walk your path with love and with light and with integrity. But the bee is also a symbol of miracles, and miracles coming in communication. And you are the queen bee. Never forget your own worth and status. You're not the worker bee. You are the queen bee. Doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a gal, you are the queen bee, and they know your value and worth. So make sure you do too. And the cat spirit is saying, remember, you're independent. You've got this. Heaven has got you. Be relaxed about things. Remember your own truth and worth. So the cat is helping you to connect with your own self. And the hedgehog is saying, don't be prickly. Don't say things about them that aren't true, out of fear or loneliness or frustration or stress. Be a magnet for light, love and joy. And the way you do that is by operating in your higher self and focusing on joy. And the badger is bringing your life into balance. So the badger is helping you come together, to come into union in a more balanced way. So you respect each other, love each other and understand each other. So you open up to each other and support each other and are there for each other. And it may feel like a fairy tale, but it's not, it's love. So if you feel like, oh, this is all illusion, I'm being tricked, it's phony, it's not. And we all go through moments of doubt where we doubt the fairy tale because that's how it feels. It's a magical love, it's unbelievable sometimes. And we think, oh, is this ever going to happen? But it is happening, and it is magical, and it is cosmic. And you'll look back and say, wow, I recognise now why everything had to happen that way. So anything that feels phony to you, ask yourself why. Why do I feel that way? It could be someone trying to get in your head. Someone maybe who doesn't understand the journey. It could be what you're reading, it just feels weird. Something upsets you. So you have to go back to self and source because you know your own truth. And this is also about understanding that the only thing that tricks you is your own mind. It's the mind that causes the problems and the ego blowing everything out of proportion. And that's why you've got judgment. You've got to give yourself a break. And we've got the reading here as well. This cat here is doing tarot. So this is also about receiving guidance, knowing what's phony and what isn't, being aware of where you're putting your energy. If something makes you cry and upsets you, it's not coming from a higher place. Remember that. So ask yourself the question, why am I putting my energy onto that reading and not this reading, or that reader and not this reader? So I'm not saying don't watch what you want to watch and do what you want to do. Just be very aware of where the energy is coming from and how it makes you feel. Because you'll know if a reading's for you, because you'll feel it, you'll resonate with it. You may get angel bumps. It's ticking all your boxes. Because you're like, yes, that's your intuition guiding you to that reading. If you watch a reading and you try and make it fit with your circumstances, but it may be upsetting you, or it's not giving you what you need, or you feel something's off with these, you have to trust that too. So trust your own judgment and your own discernment as well about what your truth is on this journey. And then you're able to see what's phony and what's real, what's genuine and what's not. And that goes for the same with your twin. So you'll know whether your twin's being genuine with you by the way he makes you feel, or the way that you connect without the ego. And also I feel this is why they want to come to you in person, because they want to look you in the eyes and show you through their eyes that they are genuine. They are genuine with you. So trust what you feel. And this is also a huge sign for you to do what's right for you. So don't worry about labels. If people say, if you perhaps want to do readings yourself, start a YouTube channel or write a book or do Reiki, or if there's some spiritual practice you want to do, don't worry about naysayers. People will come in and try and knock you off your path, because the dark is attracted to the light, because the darkness wants to be in the light, but also because the darkness is afraid of the light. So you may get people coming at you trying to knock you off balance, trying to put you off what you're doing because you're doing God's work. So if you keep people coming to you saying, oh, you're phony, or you're a trickster, or you're this or you're that, rise above. It does not matter what people think. It matters what you think. Lead by example. Don't get triggered by others or get drawn into that energy or that drama or let it affect what you're doing. You keep doing you. You keep your face and your eyes and your target towards the light and the truth and the future of what you know. And then everything else will fall away. Because on this journey, when we start working on our mission, and I feel this card is also about mission and life path, you're going to get people coming in that try and knock you down. And you have to be bigger than that trigger, because you are. And you have to be tougher than that challenge, because you are. God would not give you anything you can't handle. And you know your truth. You know you're doing things from the heart space. And that's right with God. If you're doing things that are right with God, you are a righteous person. And you are. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a stranger, or someone who comes in and attacks you online. Rise above, shield yourself, and know your truth, because you have a mission. Just like you know what's phony, you know inside what's real, and the angels are guiding you to trust in that. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.